So something popped into my feed and got my gears turning, right? Yeah, I'm wearing my lime green, my olive green beanie, by the way, right? You know, started that trend after the purple trend, right? I didn't see it take hold until not long after I started wearing it in Austin, Texas, I believe. I don't know where I bought it. I probably had it long before I ever wore it. I don't know, the green one, right? 2 or 3 years ago, when I was in Austin, me and my dog. I started seeing it when I was at the dog park there. That was the dog park where the second female dog was obsessed with him. He's only had 2 bitches obsessed with him his whole life. But man, were they obsessed. And one of them was in Austin when I started wearing this hat. Anyway, completely off topic. So I was thinking earlier, something popped into my feed, and it was about the Hells Angels killing like 300 plus cartel members, and it's not something that isn't in the mainstream media. Maybe it's not even true, I don't know. But apparently, March 17th of last year, 2024, on the border in Arizona, there was some cartel shipments coming in by semi, multiple trucks, semis, and the Hells Angels snuck up on them military style on their bikes with their headlights off, like they did an actual like special forces operation basically. I watched the whole video about it. It's pretty wild. They killed allegedly 300 plus cartel members, and the FBI, the police, and the government just didn't even mention it. They were trying to decide what to do about it. They're like, fuck it, let them kill them. We're not even going to talk about it. We're not going to make the media, I guess, didn't really cover it. It's some wild shit, man, if it's true. And it happened on 3/17 of last year. So I got to thinking, where was I on 3/17? So I checked my records, what records I do have. It was February, I think, 25th. I was in Alabama. By my birthday, the day after, May 13th, I was in Omaha. So sometime between there, I came to Omaha. But I didn't look too hard at my records to try and figure it out. I just know it was between that time when I came back to the Midwest. And that was after my dog died, of course, right? Right. On the way down south, right, that year. For the winter. And, so, I thought to myself just now, I know how I can find out when I came back to the Midwest, or Omaha specifically, because all I have to do is check when that tornado hit Elkhorn, Nebraska. That would be the day I came back to Omaha. That's the day I arrived back in Omaha. About an hour or 2 later, after that tornado, I arrived in Omaha. So I do know how to find out what day I was in Omaha. So this happened on this supposed alleged operation by the Hells Angels on the cartels, on the Sinaloa cartel specifically, was on 3/17 of 2024. So I still need to check and find out when that tornado was. My guess is it was probably April or May. I don't know. I think I came back early, though. I really don't know. It was still chilly a little bit in the Midwest, I believe, if I remember right. But, I need to check. But, where was I? Indeed. Where was I? Because all that summer, once I got back, I was being poisoned. And one time, I was at a Quick Trip in Omaha, sitting, and there was these women beside me. I made a video about that. These kind of older women. I mean, in their late 40s maybe. But, you know, they looked pretty rough. White women. And I felt like they were trying to talk to me, but I was being antisocial. And then one of them went, and they're mocking me about my situation, right? And either right after that, yeah, within a few minutes after that, after they left, I believe. And when I went to leave, I did see a Hell's Angel drive by the gas station, take a right, and go east. Right after that situation, right? So I don't know. It's really interesting to think about. I'm really interested to figure out these dates and who was actually poisoning me. It's hard to say. Could have been the people close to me, or it could have been somebody else. And maybe the people close to me, I have no idea, dude. But yeah, it sure looks like it was the people close to me. But you never know. Because, yeah, multiple entities. Yeah. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the information. Find out when I came back to Omaha. Find out when that tornado was, first of all. So I'm going to go do that.